Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For English 2 Pre-AP, Period 3, our group would like to present a part from Act 1, Scene 3 of Julius Caesar. Our group would like to call Conspiracy unto Caesar. Let us begin. Who's there?
A Roman.
Casca, by your voice.
Your ear is good, Cassius. What night is this?
A very pleasing night to honest men.
Whoever knew the heavens menaced so?
Those that have known the earth so full of faults. For my part, I have walked about the streets, submitting me unto the perilous night, and thus unbraced. Casca, as you see, have bared my bosom to the thunderstone, and when the cross blue lightning seemed to open the breast of heaven, I did present myself, even in the aim and very flesh of it.
But wherefore do ye such tempt the heavens? It is the part of men to fear and tremble, when most mighty gods by token send such dreadful heralds to astonish us.
You are dull, Casca, and those sparks of life that should be in a Roman you do want, or else you use not. You look pale, and gaze, and put on fear, and cast yourself in wonder to see the strange impatience of the heavens. But if you would consider the true cause, why all these fires, why all these gliding ghosts, why birds and beasts from quality and kind, why old men, fools, and children calculate, why all these things change from their ordinance, their natures and performed faculties, to monstrous quality, why, you shall find that heaven hath infused them with these spirits, to make them instruments of fear and warning unto some monstrous state. Now could I, Casca, name to thee a man most like this dreadful night, that thunders, lightens, opens graves, and roars as doth the lion in the Capitol. A man no mightier than thyself or me, in personal action, yet prodigious ground, and fearful as these strange eruptions are.
'Tis Caesar that you mean? Is it not, Cassius?
Let it be who it is. For Romans now have thews and limbs like to their ancestors. But, woe the while, our fathers' minds are dead, and we are governed with our mother's spirit. Our yoke and sufferance show us womanish.
Indeed, they say the senators tomorrow mean to establish Caesar as king, and he shall wear his crown by sea and land, in every place, save here in Italy.
I know where I will wear this dagger then. Cassius from bondage will deliver Cassius. Therein, you gods, you make the weak most strong. Therein, you gods, you tyrants do defeat. Nor stony tower, nor walls of beaten brass, nor airless dungeon, nor strong links of iron, can be retentive to the strength of spirit. But life, being wary of these worldly bars, never lacks power to dismiss itself. If I know this, know all the world besides, that part of tyranny that I do bear, I can shake off at pleasure.
So can I. So every bondman in his own hand bears the power to cancel his captivity.
And why should Caesar be a tyrant then? Poor man, I know he would not be a wolf, but that he sees the Romans are but sheep. He were no lion, were not Romans hinds. Those that with haste will make a mighty fire, begin it with weak straws. What trash is Rome, what rubbish, and what a fall, when it serves for the base matter to illuminate so vile a thing as Caesar. But, O grief, where hast thou led me? I perhaps speak this before a willing bondman. Then I know my answer must be made, but I am armed, and dangers are to me indifferent.
You speak to Casca, and to such a man that is no fearing telltale. Hold my hand, be factitious, for redress of all these griefs, and I will set foot of mine as far and as who goes.
There's a bargain made. Now know you, Casca, I have moved already some certain of the noblest minded Romans to undergo with me an enterprise of honorable, dangerous consequence, and I do know by this they stay for me in Pompey's porch. For now this fearful night there is no stir or walking in the streets, and the complexion of the element is favored like the work we have in hand, most bloody, fiery, and most terrible.
Stand close a while, for here comes one in haste.
'Tis Cinna. I do know him by his gait. He is a friend. Cinna, where haste you so?
To find out that Metellus Timber.
No, it is Casca, one incorporate to our attempts. Am I not stayed for, Cinna?
I'm glad, Aunt. What a fearful night it is. There's 2 or 3 of us have seen strange sights.
Am I not stayed for? Tell me.
O Cassius, if you could, but when the noble Brutus to our party.
Be you content, good Cinna. Take this paper, and look it in the praetor's chair, where Brutus may but find it, and throw this in at his window. Set this up with wax upon old Brutus's statue. All this done, repair to Pompey's porch, where you shall find us. Is Decius Brutus and Trebonius there?
All but Metellus Timber. And he's gone to seek you at your house, while I will hide. And so bestow these papers as you bade me.
That done, repair to Pompey's theater.